Good evening, guys. Welcome back. It's a Wednesday evening. It's been pouring crazy since last evening. Last evening, I think after I recorded my video, it started raining, or probably around that time itself, and it rained all night. And the amount of devastation it has created is crazy. I mean, all over Bangalore, all the low-lying areas have been flooded. Even the place like Manyata Tech Park, I just saw a couple of videos which were shared by few people on social media. The roads in Manyata is flooded. It's completely flooded, and a fellow rider from a WhatsApp group, he messaged, he posted a photo from his apartment. His complete basement is flooded, and all the two-wheelers are submerged in water, and cars are almost like half flooded. It's really crazy scenes. It's raining even now. It's raining heavily, and it's expected to be continued till tomorrow also. I don't know. The infrastructure thing in our city is next to terrible, is what I can say. I mean, this is what happens if you actually start encroaching lakes and tank burns and all those things and start building apartments over there. This is exactly what happens. And places like I mean, I would not say all, most of the apartments that come up in outskirts of Bangalore, or probably even in places like Whitefield area, or even around the Kamanalli, that kind of, most of them are like lakes which are filled up and made into apartment. Anyway, weather update aside, two things that I want to talk about, a single topic which is called the art of avoidance. Um, it's a terrible phrase or a title that I came up with, but it's about two different section of people that I want to talk about, who display or show proficiency in this so-called thing called art of avoidance. The first set is my fellow colleagues. I mean, I don't know how the situation, I don't recall the type of situation in my previous organization, which was about like a decade ago. But in my current organization, the situation, like especially when it comes to our team, right? You pull them into anything, everyone, the first reaction for anyone in the team is like they want to take a back step. Everyone, like, forget about any topic. It could be related to something related to work, it could be something related to entertainment, it could be something related to fun, whatever it is, or it could be something like we just casually say like who will volunteer yourself for star. Everyone will take a backside. I don't know, this is one attitude of my fellow colleagues which I've been really unable to withstand, I would say, over the last, I mean, that's been the case since last decade, but at least since last 5-6 years, things have been terrible. Now we want to go for, say, some kind of like a team outing or something, and we want to decide a plan. People are always like, no, 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 I will not come for any planning. I will not come for this particular outing. It's boring and all that stuff. And there's another category of people who say like, okay, if you're doing it in that place, then I will not come. If you're doing it in this place, then I'll come. But when you do it in the plan B place, that place 2 which is suggested, another set of people will pop up and say like, okay, if you're doing there, then I will not come. If you're doing it in some other place, then what difference does it make? Like once in a quarter, once in like 6 months, you go for a team outing, and you're not even flexible enough to come for a team outing or a team lunch. You do a lunch within the city, people don't turn up. You do some fun activity, people don't turn up. And if you ask them to do some videos which to showcase, like I mean, mid of this pandemic, like few months back, I reached out to few people asking like if anybody is interested in doing a fun video wherein it's more of like a TikTok style video. So I just wanted to say like I just wanted to break their monotony of like work, or just like anybody interested in volunteering, I will come up with some idea and we can do a video about it. Nobody responded. And I say nobody, like nobody responded. Then it actually came in as a request after a few months. I think it came in as a request from the organization itself, where the management wanted to know what are the fun things that we're doing to get ourselves distracted from the work stuff. Nobody volunteered. I gave them plan, I gave them what they have to do, I handpicked people. People don't respond. You have to literally follow them up. Literally, like you have to take a stick and follow them up to ask like what happened, when are you doing what. And on top of it, once they give, if you tell them like this is not fine, can you take this, like no, this is the best I can do. If you want to take it, otherwise understand. Yeah, this kind of mentality people have. Okay, and now I just asked something technical. Just yesterday I just asked them like, we want to plan what kind of training we should provide for our employees. I just told them, can you please get back with the type of topics that you're interested in getting trained. Simple as that. Okay, you have certain technical topic in mind, you have certain soft skill in your mind, please tell us, we'll plan for something. Nobody responded. I gave them 24 hours, nobody responded. Now what's the thing that will happen? Sometimes when you go and ask them like, why didn't you learn this, why didn't you learn that and all, they'll say like, okay, we didn't get proper training, we were not involved in any kind of a training and all. When we actually ask them, do you want training, nobody responds. And when we ask them during the task or something, they'll say like, no, we didn't get any proper training. I don't know why people do all this kind of like avoiding type of behavior. Okay, and this really pisses me off. Okay, this is one thing, like one peak thing that really pisses me off with respect to my colleagues is this whole thing about the way they avoid mingling with the team. Like, okay, this is like a fun stuff. This is like coordinate. I would not even call it coordinating. I would rather say like an activity where you can come together, you can enjoy stuff, okay, creative stuff. Nobody bothers. And when something does not happen, they're all together. They come forward and say, oh, you didn't do this, you didn't make that happen, this was bad, that was bad and all. When we select a certain place and the place is not good, everyone wants to stand up and say that's not good. When we ask them what type of place you want, nobody wants to know. Okay, and I've seen this time and again, nothing, zero improvement since last 1 decade, and definitely negative improvements since the last 5 years, I would say. Even for the simplest thing, as I told you, what do you want in your job? If you ask such thing, also they're like. Anyway, the second category of people I want to talk about is something which most of us see very commonly, which is online buyers. Okay, if you want to sell anything online, I'm not talking about specific site like OLX or eBay or anything. You want to put it in like a Facebook group or any forums as such. It's really fun. Like I've been observing this since last few days because we posted something on a Facebook group. I asked my wife to put up something on Facebook group that it's available for sale. We put it up for sale, and we put it through my wife's profile because I'm not there on Facebook. X number of people reached out, okay, telling that I'm interested and all. Out of that, certain percentage of people came and outright started asking about for 50% of the price or something. That's one category. And for them, we at least told them that if you want to have a look at the item, reach out to us, come to our house, or let us know if you want to have a WhatsApp call or anything. We gave them the number. It stopped there. It literally stopped there. None of these guys, the guys who even offered us like 50% price, they don't respond. The guys who like said hi just to initiate a conversation, nobody respond. So the strange or weird thing is, we tried to reach out to all of them who had reached out to us. Some of them who said, is it still available, I'm interested. Somebody who said like, we want to come and see. Some people who literally bargained it for like 50% of the price. Somebody who want to said, I want to see, then I'll decide. All of them, we followed it up at least 2 times in the last maybe 2 days. None of them respond. Forget about they be showing interest or telling like, I want it for less or bargaining. They don't even respond. Like, if you are not interested, then just shut up and sit. Why do you want to just send a message just because you saw something interesting? That's what I would say. Like, why the hell do you want to? I mean, I just told my wife, like, just because a girl posted does not mean that you should go and say hi and start a conversation. Okay, so a couple of them, I actually realized that who had sent a message on WhatsApp sounds like, I mean, the outright, it looks like they message just because thinking that it's a girl and they can start initiating a conversation. Then when they realize that the WhatsApp number belongs to me, they stopped then and there itself. Just literally stopped it there. Crazy stuff. I mean, this is the art of avoidance I was telling about. If you're, I mean, not interested is one part of it, but this kind of thing is really something which pisses you off. Anyway, this is something which I wanted to talk about today, the art of avoidance. I know it's a very strange topic and it's a different topic, and I'm happy that I came up with a new one for today and something relevant. If you're observing, I'm not spoken anything irrelevant in the last 73 days. Anyway, thank you so much for listening. I'll talk to you tomorrow with more updates. Bye bye. Take care.